Welcome to week 5 of speaking before an audience. If you're watching this video, this means that you have done the activities on how to overcome anxiety, ways of using cue cards or notes in delivering your speeches, and ways of memorizing the main points of your speech. This also means that you have met instructors Shafiq, Dian, and Jessica. Well, hello again. I'm Instructor Shima, and in this week's video, I will share with you on how to build rapport using eye contact. What is eye contact? Eye contact is looking into another person's eyes directly, and when you are delivering a speech, it is the meeting of eyes between the speaker, you, and your audience. Let us imagine that we are speaking to someone and that someone looks away. Will you still be interested to continue with the conversation? Or do you feel you have less respect or patience with someone who is that ignorant? I will feel bad if I have something to say and people do not look at me when I'm speaking. It is just the same like standing in front of the classroom and students are paying no attention. Yet, when we are speaking in front of an audience, we tend to treat our audience the same way. That is, we make little or no attempt to connect with their eyes and make them feel less important or they do not exist. Let me give you another 2 examples and reasons of why we should look at our audience in their eyes and stay connected with them when we are delivering our speeches. Firstly, eye contact builds rapport. Well, great speeches are like one-on-one conversation with every people in the audience. When we make eye contact, we are actually connecting to each and every one of them in the audience, and this helps to build rapport and make audience feel special and important. When we look at someone in his eyes, he or she is more likely to look back at us, and more likely to listen to us, and more likely to buy us our messages. But when we fail to make eye contact with our listeners, we will look less authoritative, less believable, and of course, less confident. Secondly, eye contact gives immediate feedback. Another strong reason why we make eye contact is that eye contact gives us an understanding of our audience. It gives us immediate feedback. We can see if our audience are listening, interested, worried, excited, delighted, or even bored. We can make changes or modify our presentations, ask questions, or put ourselves onto a more resourceful state so as to satisfy the requirements of the moment. When our listeners see our eyes scanning their faces, they will feel encouraged to engage us. They will also feel invited to tell us how they feel about our presentations through nods or frowns or even skeptical raisings of their eyebrows. Well, so in conclusion, eye contact is a very powerful and meaningful form of communication which helps us to gauge our audience interest to continue listening to what we have to say. Let me recap what I have shared with you in this video. First and foremost, eye contact is the meeting of the eyes between the speakers and his audience. It connects the speakers to his audience. Secondly, treat the audience like how we want to be treated. Look at the audience when we are delivering our speeches. The third one is eye contact builds rapport. It makes us more authoritative, more believable, and more confident. Last but not least, we can actually see our audiences through their eyes. From here, we can make adaptation or changes or modifications to our presentations to suit the needs of our audience.